Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. Today I have a very exciting video because I'm going to be ranking all of the new gourmand perfumes, and I have more than I anticipated. Like, we have a good amount here, so I'm excited to rank them, to share with you all my thoughts. So before we get started, if you could please hit the subscribe button and join the family here, I would really appreciate it. Okay, so let's get started. So let's see how many we have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 6 fragrances. So at number 6 spot, I am going to put Cherry Stem by Phlur. You know what? I kind of squeezed this one in here. All the other ones are like truly 100% gourmand, but I feel like maybe you could argue this is not 100% gourmand, but you do have a cherry note, like a brandy note, an orange note, a little bit of sugar. But then, you know, all those gourmands, it's kind of like, oop, we have leather. And the leather is prominent in here to my nose, but it's not super animalic or too much. I think it balances the whole fragrance out very nicely. But overall, I'm just gonna, I'm gonna put it my number 6. I'm gonna put it in my video, but it's a number 6 spot. And let me spray it out. I don't dislike this fragrance. So even my number 6, I don't dislike it. I actually like this fragrance, but the reason that it's my number 6 is because I already have some really amazing cherry fragrances in my collection that I like better than this one. So if I'm reaching for a cherry fragrance, 9 times out of 10, I'm not going to be reaching for Cherry Stem. And then also the reason as well that it's a number 6, it's because it doesn't last very long on me. So I feel like if it's not my all-time favorite cherry fragrance and it's not a very great performer, it's like, what does it have going on for it? I like the packaging, but that can't be the only thing, you know? And for those reasons, it is in my last spot. It's not a bad fragrance. I do actually enjoy the fragrance. I think it smells nice. It's a nice cherry, brandy, a little bit of orange. It has some sweetness. It has plum. It has a little bit of leather, but none of those notes are too overpowering. They're not too much. I think they're all very nicely blended in here. I think it leans more to the unisex side because of the leather, and yeah, I think mostly because of the leather. You could argue a little bit of the brandy as well, but it's nice. It's a pretty cherry fragrance. I do like it, but I have others that I like better. And this doesn't last very long on my skin or my clothes. Even if I spray a ton of it, even if I layer it with like my cherry body care, I can make it last a little bit longer, but I'm just not impressed. So for that reason, it is in my last spot. Coming in at number 5, we have Skylar Double Dates. This is what the packaging looks like. Not a big fan of the cap. Not a big fan of the cap at all. If you saw my review on that, I really was not happy about the cap and how squeaky it is and how cheap it feels. But number 5, it is Skylar Sticky Dates. Now, this one is one that I do enjoy. This is a fragrance that I can admit it smells very nice. I think it's easier to wear than Sticky Dates by Lush. Easier to wear than even the Paris Corner Date Caramel, because that one's like a little bit deeper, a little bit stronger. So, a lighter fragrance, I feel like at any time it will be easier to wear. It's a little bit creamier, smoother than all the other like date fragrances that I've tried. But overall, I feel like, I don't know. I have the Paris Corner one in my collection, and I don't think I feel like this feels very redundant, and it's not like a scent that I absolutely love, that I'm not like, oh, I want all the date fragrances. I want like all the sticky date dupes out there. No, that's not where I'm at. I'm happy with the Paris Corner one. And then when I added this one to my collection, now I feel like I don't need both of them. I feel like it's a little redundant. But if you don't have Sticky Dates by Lush, if you don't have the Paris Corner Date Caramel, and you only have this, then that's great. I think it's a nice fragrance. It's pretty. I think a lot of people are gonna like it, but it's very sweet and very gourmand, very sticky, very dates, it has sugar, it has toffee. So it is a very, very sweet. It might be too sweet for some. So overall, I like this fragrance. I think it smells good. If you like Sticky Dates by Lush and you don't have anything else like perfume wise that smells like it, I think this could be a nice one to your collection. But to me, it's a little redundant and I like it, but it's not a love. So for that reason, it is at number 5, and that is Double Dates by Skylar. Okay, next up, the rest of these are going to be loves. Okay, I love this one and the rest of them. So now it got a little bit harder to rank these, but at number 4, we have Brown Girl Jane Chalet. So I have the travel size. So this is what the travel size looks like. It's the same pink packaging that it's in their full size, and it just has the name down here, which is Chalet. So this is beautiful. This is at my number 4. I already sprayed it on this tester strip, and it's just so pretty to me. This is such a beautiful, like, powdery chocolate with a lot of vanilla. This is very sweet. This is super just beautiful. This is, yeah, it is very sweet, very gourmand, but it's beautiful. It has a champagne note in there, kind of making it just a tiny bit like kind of bubbly. And so it's not dense. It's not a very dense fragrance. It's light. It's pretty to wear. It could be kind of like your everyday fall and winter fragrance because it's not too much. It's super, super nice. It really does smell really good. It has, let me read you the notes real quick. It has white chocolate, truffle, plum, champagne, jasmine. I don't get any jasmine in here. We have cacao, vanilla, and sandalwood. And overall, the two main notes I smell in here is cacao and vanilla. Super beautiful, like powdered chocolate with a ton of sweetness from that vanilla. So if that sounds good to you, go smell this in store because it's honestly so pretty to wear. It's so, so, so pretty. My only bone to pick with this fragrance, and I feel like that it's a strong reason why it's at number 4, is because it's not the longest lasting perfume on me. It's okay. It's okay. I don't think it's weak, but I don't think it's strong either. It's kind of like moderate leaning weak. Like I wish I could smell it more throughout the day. I feel like every time I've worn this and I've asked my husband after a couple hours if he can smell me, he doesn't smell me at all. And I could barely smell it either. So maybe you just have to like really, really overspray with this one. But scent wise, I really, really enjoy it. It's very, very pretty. Really nice gourmand fragrance without being dense, without being thick. It's just light, pretty, fluffy, powdery chocolate and vanilla. Really pretty. Really, really nice. So that is Chalet at number 4. At number 3, look at this cute, freaking beautiful bottle. This is a Love Shack Fancy Secret Crush, and it is my number 3. And it's literally, I think this is the second prettiest bottle that I own. I think my number 1 is still my Cirque du Soleil. I just love the bottle of that fragrance, but I think this is my number 2. I think this is stunning. I love the bow. It's a beautiful gold color. I love the contrast with the pink. I think it's gorgeous. I think it's gorgeous. This is my first Love Shack Fancy perfume. I had, I thought they always looked cute, but I've never been like curious enough to try them until I saw like the promo pictures for this fragrance, and I said, oh, I am very intrigued. It looked delicious. They had a lot of pictures with like icing, like chantilly cream type of pictures, and I said, yes, I am going to try that one out. And I am, it's number 3. I do love it. The only thing about this fragrance that I don't love is the performance, but I'm gonna get there in a second. Let's spray it out and kind of just smell it. I was gonna say smell it together, but girl, here, smell it, girl. You smell it with me. I wish you could. But this is like so pretty. Like this is so, I really do love the way this smells, but like it's nothing crazy, okay? It's not something that, this is not super complex. This is not super mind-blowing, but I just think it smells so nice. Listen to the notes. We have chantilly cream, whipped cream, vanilla, sandalwood, coconut milk, white musk, and champagne. All those notes, I'm like, yes, like that sounds great. The chantilly cream, the whipped cream, the vanilla, yeah, sign me up. The coconut milk, sign me up. Honestly, it's a very nice mix of notes. I do kind of just smell like very, very whipped, because this is not a thick fragrance. It's a very, very whipped kind of like chantilly cream with a lot of sugar. That's what I get from this. And like, you know, I could smell like this every single day and I am okay with it. Like, this is just great. And the champagne does give it, like, it gives it a lot of bubbliness. So I know that the Brown Girl Jane also had champagne, but to me, I don't really get that much champagne in here, or like any bubbliness, or maybe like any booziness. Not too much, but from Love Shack Fancy, the Secret Crush, I do get the champagne in here, the bubbliness, and I think it's very nice. I think everything ties in really nicely together. Everything's mixed well, and I really, really enjoy it. Now, I need to warn you, because I love the way this smells, so this is a number 3, but I need to warn you that this is not a strong fragrance, okay? This is not. I have to overspray with this one, and I find myself reapplying multiple times a day. So this is not a long-lasting perfume. This is, I would say, moderate to weak in the performance category. I really do like the way this smells, and for me, I'm just gonna go ahead and reapply throughout the day. But I just want to warn you, if you're interested about this fragrance, like, just go to Sephora, smell it, spray it on your skin, and on your clothes. If you can just go like if you're not embarrassed, because sometimes I'm embarrassed to be doing that, but like, just really just try it out, test it out, because to me, it can be better on the performance area. And that's like my bone to pick with this fragrance, because I do really like the way it smells. And it's a very simple fragrance. Like, yes, it's sweet and bubbly, in my opinion. But it's not very complex. It's not very like, it's not mysterious. It's not like sexy. It's not like, you know, anything like that. It's just pretty feminine, cute, sweet, gourmand fragrance. But yeah, I feel like I've been wearing this a ton lately, because it's such an easy reach, because it's not too much. So this is nice. It's at number 3, but just be warned, the performance, I wish it was better with this one. Now, number 2. Oh my goodness, we're getting so close. We have top 2 now. And my number 2 is Buttercream Haze by Victoria's Secret. Girl, I was about to say Victoria's Secret. By the 7 Virtues. Y'all, this was a little like surprising. I'm not going to talk too much about this fragrance, because I've made, you know, a dedicated review, and I've mentioned it a lot since I got it. So this is just a very, very nice kind of creamy buttercream maple cakey fragrance. It has caramel, it has vanilla, it has maple. To me, that maple is giving it like some spiciness. To me, it's kind of like a spiced maple. It has a little bit of like a lemon pound cake. The lemon is not like super strong, in my opinion. Like, I don't find it to be like devotion strong, like not like a strong citrusy, but more of like a lemon pound cake, fluffy lemon pound cake with maple and buttercream. So I just think this is very, very nice. I've been like, the more I wear it, the more I fall in love with it, and the more I'm craving it. Like, I've been craving wearing the scent lately, and I just think it's nice. I think it's a very, very like realistic gourmand. Like, I feel like you have to want to smell gourmand, like a snack, like a cake and maple and like all this stuff. So if you're not a fan of maple, you might not like this. You might think it leans a little candle-ish. But, you know, as I said pretty much with all of these, get your nose on it and see if you like it. To me, I think it's a very, very pretty gourmand. I think the 7 Virtues did a nice job, but just be warned, it does have a significant maple note to my nose, okay? But I just really like it. I've been craving it. And for that reason, it's in number 2. I really don't have any issues with performance. I think it's moderate on the longevity and performance. And I feel like the longer it sits in my collection, I feel like the longer it will last, because I have the Cherry Ambition fragrance, and at first I found the performance was okay, but the longer I have let it sit, the stronger it's gotten. So I feel like the same thing will happen to this one here, but overall, I've been really liking it, and it is my number 2. Do you know my number 1 is gonna be? Because I feel like everybody knows what my number 1 is gonna be. I feel like it's gonna be a surprise to absolute no one. My number 1, girl, look at full bottle. Number 1 is Queen's Caramel by Ellis Brooklyn. Are we shocked? Are we shocked? I don't think so. I started out with a travel size of this fragrance, and I'm like almost done with it. And yeah, I got it for my birthday. I was like, Queen's Caramel, just in case you were wondering. Yeah, no, I got it, and I'm so excited. This smells so freaking good. I've been loving it. Ever since I got my nose on it, I loved it. I think it does smell a little bit similar to Bianco Latte, and I have Bianco Latte, and I have Eclair. Like I have that scent family, but there was just the caramel in here was pulling me. It was like, Pierina, come on. It was pulling me, girl. Like, this smells so good to me. This is intoxicating. I want to keep smelling it. I want to keep reapplying it. I want to keep wearing it. And for that reason, it is my number 1. It smells very, very good. You do have to enjoy a very sweet, gourmand caramel fragrance, but I think that was pretty obvious. But yeah, no, this one is very sweet, but so good. It has notes of caramel, maple, honey, sugar, white chocolate, coconut, vanilla orchid, vanilla, tonka bean. It has a lot of notes, okay? And I mean, you can smell all the, I don't get like a strong maple. Like the maple is definitely stronger in Buttercream Haze. Like no question, hands down, is stronger in Buttercream Haze. To me, Queen's Caramel is really more about the caramel. I don't really get a lot of maple in here. The honey is beautiful. Sometimes I struggle with honey, but I don't struggle with honey in this one. The white chocolate is a nice, very nice sweet touch in there. The vanilla, everything sweet, delicious, everything you could want is in here, and I love it. I love it. I don't have a performance issue with this one either. I wouldn't say it's a beast. I don't think it's super long lasting. Honestly, like none of these are very long lasting. None of these are a beast. None of these are like, I probably wouldn't say none of these are like 8+ hours, which is kind of sad, but I feel like that is kind of the theme with gourmands. A lot of the times they're not the most long lasting fragrance. So it is what it is. But yeah, no, I don't have a performance issue with this one though. So I love everything about it. Like the packaging is so cute. The way it smells is fantabulous. I love it. I love it. And yeah, it is my number 1. Are you surprised, girl? Tell me down below. Are you surprised? Because I don't think you were. But yeah, tell me all your thoughts. What are your favorite gourmands? What have you been loving? Have you smelled any of these? Like, what do you think? I want to know all your thoughts. Leave me all your thoughts down below. I absolutely love chatting with you guys, okay? So before you exit this video, go watch this video next, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.